Welcome to Chopstick Travel. I'm Luke Martin, and today I'm back in Indonesia. Today I'm in the city of Yogyakarta in central Java. This is a hub of culture, art, and cuisine here on the island of Java, and I am so excited to be back in Jogja. The city is just an absolute food paradise. So the plan for today is just to eat. It is one of the best cities for eating in all of Indonesia, and I'm so excited to share it with you. It's gonna be a great episode, so make sure you stay tuned until the end. Let's go eat some Indonesian street food. For breakfast today in Jogja, I am deep inside the heart of this little market here, and I've come to have something called jenang. This woman is selling it. She's got all the ingredients right in front of her. This one is rice balls with palm sugar. This is tapioca, rice powder, and then in the back some more palm sugar, and then at the end she pours a little bit of coconut milk on top, and this is the final result. It's this super goopy, sloppy mixture which is served hot. You can see the rice balls in there, some tapioca, everything is mixed with that palm sugar and coconut. Look at the texture of that. That is really, really unique. Let's try it out. That is awesome. Oh, way better than I was expecting. Just a hint of sweetness. It's not as sweet as I thought it was going to be, but it's really strong coconut flavor. Served warm. It's kind of like a porridge. In other parts of Indonesia, they call it bubur. It's the same sort of dish, but a little bit different here at this stall. Very traditional, served right in the banana leaf on a bamboo little bowl here. Wow, that is really good. The texture is like hot mochi. It's kind of gooey and melty. Let's try one of these balls, rice balls that have been kind of marinated in the palm sugar. The palm sugar tastes so good. It's not super sweet, but it's got a really nice flavor. Very chewy, bouncy. That is delicious. What a way to start the day. Yum. Alright, terima kasih. Thank you, bye. That was delicious. I could eat that for breakfast every day. So comforting. It's warm and a little bit sweet. A perfect way to start the day. That was awesome. Next up, we're going for Soto Ayam, which is chicken soup. This place is called Warung Soto Kadipiro, and it is a super popular spot. I think there's gonna be a little bit of a wait, and this is supposed to be some of the best chicken soup in all of Jogja, so let's go try it out. This place is absolutely packed. You can just tell that Jogja is a food city. A lot of people from other parts of the country, but a lot of locals here as well. And they're serving only the Soto Ayam. You can see just bowls upon bowls of it, and they're boiling the broth on charcoal. It's just got a couple little veggies like cabbage and some green onions I saw in there, and then some chicken, and then you order it with the rice in the soup. So let's try it out. I'm super excited. It must be good. It is absolutely madness in here, and I love the decor. They've got all these old traditional art pieces on the wall. You can feel the history in this spot. And I've got my bowl of Soto Ayam. There is a like fried potato patty in it as well. Lots of chicken, the rice of course. I thought there was green onions, but now I think it was just some cilantro, and you gotta add some of this sambal that's on the table, which looks like there's just a ton of different things in it, special mixture. So I'll go for a spoonful of that, give it a little mix. Oh man, I can smell it. It smells incredible. Let's try. Oh, I thought that was cilantro, but it's actually celery. It's got a nice spiciness now from that sambal and really strong chicken flavor. It's a thin, light broth. It's not like thick. It's not murky. It's kind of like a clear broth. It's pretty simple and just kind of home cooked, homey tasting, really comfort food. Wow, that is good. And there's only little bits of shredded chicken in there. There's not a whole lot of chicken. It's mostly just the rice. You can order with or without rice. Definitely heartier to have the rice. Their sambal tastes amazing. Yeah, that's comfort food at its finest. Pretty simple ingredients, but all of the flavors coming from the broth. Let me try this potato patty, which looks like it's completely soggy and soaked up all of that broth. Whoa, it just melts, falls apart in your mouth. Actually, that is really good in it. Yum. Oh, I wish there was more than just one potato patty in there. And that's a damn good bowl of Soto Ayam. Yum. This sambal is just pretty much heat. There's not any sourness to it. It's just got a lot of spice to it, but it's really delicious. And guys, we need more soups with rice. Soup and rice together is really good, always. Yeah, that sambal is really phenomenal. The portion sizes here in Indonesia are usually quite small, and that's good because you're gonna wanna taste a lot of different stuff when you're on your trip here. And everything is so cheap. 18,000 for one bowl. This place is absolutely legendary, an institution here in Yogyakarta. I am really excited for this next stop. It's called 25 Bakpia. So they're specializing in Bakpia, which is a mung bean cake that is famous here in Jogja. It's only sold here in Jogja, and it is so extremely popular that they are employing hundreds of different employees and serving thousands of these Bakpia, selling out every single day. We're gonna get a special opportunity to go into the factory and see how they're making their famous Bakpia. So let's go inside and see how it's done, and then I'm gonna try one out once we're finished. This is the inside of the factory. It's a traditional factory. There's going to be, I don't know, 200 people working in here, and they're all making the Bakpia. So it is, like I said, a mung bean filled cake. They start with a batter that they make into long kind of snake-like shapes, and then cut them into little pieces. And then those pieces are flattened out by hand, stuffed full of the green bean, the mung bean, and they've just got mounds of this mung bean in front of them, and then they make them up by hand, and that's it. It's pretty simple, but they are making tons of these. I can't believe how much action is going on in here. It is just crazy. I love the atmosphere, and I can't believe how much mung bean is on the table. There's got to be tons of it in here, and everybody's just got a big mound of it in front of them, and they're all making them up one by one. So cool. Whoa. Okay, once they are finished making them by hand, then it's time to bake them, and this is gonna be the craziest oven room I have ever seen. They have 8 of these massive charcoal ovens that have these kind of sliding trays that come out, and they fill them full of the Bakpia and then put them inside, and they're flipping them by hand, and they come out golden crispy charcoal. The scale of this operation is just astounding. They must be making tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of these every single day, and everything is done by hand. There's no automation, there's no timers. They're just looking at the Bakpia and saying, are they finished? and judging everything by eye and using charcoal, so it's really the most authentic way to do it, and I guess that's why they taste so good. I'm getting really excited to try these out. Working in here must be like hell though, because it is so hot, oh my gosh. Once they're finished baking, cool them off for a few minutes, and then they're straight into the box to the consumer, hot and fresh out of the oven. Just look at the amount of boxes they're gonna fill here today. Wow, look at this. It's taller than me. This place is absolutely insane. So they're grinding and cooking the mung beans in here. Look at all of these blenders, and they're using wood fire to cook the mung beans. So cool, so traditional. This place is absolutely insane. You know, I have a weird job where I get to go inside of a lot of factories to film, but I have to say, that is my new favorite factory. I've never seen one that's doing it so traditionally with the charcoal and everything by hand, everything by sight and feel. Really cool, so it's time to try them out. The time has come to try the famous 25 Bakpia, and look at these little guys. They are absolutely beautiful. They remind me of Chinese Bao, like fried dumplings almost, filled with that mung bean, and apparently this is the last box that they have today, and people will fight over these things, I've been told. They sell it every single day. They've got hundreds of workers, and I am so excited to try. Hot and fresh still. Let's try it out. Yum. That is really good. It's kind of got a nutty flavor on the inside. Really creamy mung bean, and then a bit of a crunch on the outside. It's kind of starchy and a little hint of sweetness, but not too much. It's a really kind of vegetable-y flavor, I guess you could say. Oh yeah, yeah, those are good. Those are addicting. They're so creamy on the inside with that little kind of crunchy outside. Perfect combination of texture, subtle sweetness. Okay, I get the hype. Those are absolutely delicious. I just destroyed 4 of them in like less than 30 seconds. And I was just being told by the owner here that they have a lot of Japanese customers. Apparently the Japanese love these, and I can see why. It does kind of remind me of a Japanese like taiyaki or some kind of mung bean sweet. They use a lot of mung bean in Japan, so really good. Gotta try it out. It's one of the most famous dessert shops, probably the most famous dessert shop in all of Yogyakarta. After that quick little sweets break at the Bakpia factory, I've now come to a really local joint for some chicken. Let's go into the kitchen and see what they're cooking. I love Yogyakarta's kitchens. They are always a feast for all the senses, and they're always doing things traditionally. Look at this chicken here. This is braised chicken. So this place is braising their chicken, and then they're gonna flash fry it after. And here is the braise, cooking on a wood fire, absolutely bubbling hot. Full chickens in there. There's gonna be tons of ginger, galangal, turmeric, all kinds of different things. Wow, it's just so authentic, so real. I love it. This looks like awesome chicken. So after it's been braised, they're gonna fry it, and I am looking forward to trying this out. Wow, so cool. That braising mixture just looks like it's gonna be so full of flavor, and one of the pots is just full of just chicken legs. I didn't know you could just order the chicken legs, I guess so. But they've got full chickens braising in there, and I guess we're gonna go see how they fry them up next. We have a spread of different dishes, with the highlight being the braised fried chicken, but we've also got some fresh veggies, cucumbers, lemon basil, some stir-fried papaya leaves, looks like with some garlic and chilies in there. Back here, some fried eggplant. There is some fried tempeh as well. and then 2 types of sambal on the table. But really, like I said, the highlight is this guy right here, the braised and fried chicken. Look at how beautiful that is. And we're going local style with the fingers. So I'm just gonna go right in there and try a piece as is by itself. No sambal, just with the braise. That came right off the bone, no problem. Let's try. Yeah. Wow. Even though it's fried chicken, it's not crunchy fried chicken because they just quickly flash fry it and it's been braising for God knows how long. But the flavor of that braise is just incredible. You can taste the ginger in there. It's not really strong, but it's really delicious. I think it could go good with some sambal. Let me go in a little bit of sambal and rice. I'll grab another piece of chicken. And then this is a spicy looking sambal. There's 2 sambals. I'll go for this one. I've been told this is a little bit spicier. Oh, that might have been a little overkill. Let's try that with some rice. That is good chicken. Wow, it's so moist and juicy still. That sambal adds a lot of flavor. There's a lot of garlic in there. A little bit spicy. It's not actually as spicy as I was expecting, but that chicken, so juicy, succulent chicken. Man, that is really, really good. A lot of natural flavor from that braise. This might be the best chicken I've had, definitely, in a long time. Put that on the rice. Let me grab one of these eggplants and a little bit of lemon basil as well. And the sambal is awesome too. Lots of garlic in there. I love the garlic flavor. Mix that up. Go in with fingers. Let's try. God, it's so good. The lemon basil really freshens it up. I love the creamy eggplant with it too. Also not crispy even though it's been fried. That sambal is so full of flavor. But that chicken, so succulent, delicious. Look at this. It just comes right off the bone. Oh man. That braise, whatever secret ingredients they got in there, is so, so good. Let me grab some of these papaya leaves here. Going in with the fingers. Always a little bit confusing at first, but once you get the hang of it, a lot of people say it actually makes the food taste better. I don't know about that, but those are a little bit sweet actually. Fried chicken is insane. Ooh, I actually feel like I'm gonna pass out. It is so hot. We spent all that time in the Bakpia oven room. Then we came here and then we're in their oven room. And now this food is super spicy. Look at that. Beautiful bite though. With the lemon basil and the sambal. This sambal is so good. Lots of garlic in there. Oh man. This is dangerous. Oh my god. That's so good with the lemon basil and the garlic. Oh man. I'm sweating bullets. Can you see that? Oh, I can't stop eating. It's so good. Oh, I actually think I ate it all already. Oh my god. That was the best meal of the day for sure. But I feel like I'm like high right now on psychedelic chicken. I'm just gonna start hallucinating here shortly. Whew, that was spicy as hell. Let me tell you guys a secret. Why I know so much about Indonesian food. It's actually Ari. Film Ari.
Hello, sawadee-krap. Sugeng Rawo in Jogja.
He's the real guru of Indonesian food that makes me sound smart every time. We're gonna go get some what? Fruity ice?
Es buah.
Ice buah. We need to cool off because I'm gonna pass out.
Like, see? And look, we are soaking wet from the weather and also from the spiciness of the sambal. And from the oven of the Bakpia factory and all the kitchen here in Bantul in Jogja.
I can't even feel my tongue or honestly my hands. My hands burning from the chili, eating with your fingers. So maybe they say it might taste better, but honestly, it's like it's a hazard because my hand is burning from sambal right now. All right, ice time. This is a really cool street food stall serving shaved ice. She shaves it by hand with a block of ice, just shaving, and then it's all on a bed of fruit. And then she puts some palm sugar syrup and then a red syrup and some chocolate on top. So this is the final product here. Like I said, there's fruit on the bottom here. I'm not really sure what kind of fruits were down there, but all kinds of different things. So I see some jellies. Oh yeah, this is sago seeds, I believe it is. Let's try it out. Whew, lots of stuff. Oh, that's really good. The chocolate's actually really good with it. It's not super sweet, nice and refreshing. Of course, you get those kind of jellies on the bottom once you're kind of chewy. Oh, that's refreshing. Perfect after that spicy chicken. Oh, the chocolate is nice. And I'm getting deeper into there. I thought it was fresh fruits, but it seems like jellied fruits. All kinds of different things. Maybe that's a piece of mango. I'm not really sure what's down there, but let's try it. Yum. Everything here in Jogja is so traditional. No shaved ice machines. Everything by hand. I love it. It makes it taste better. Ari just corrected me. This is not a sago seed. They call it atap seeds. And look at this. There's avocado in it. That is awesome. Let's try the avocado. Yum. So creamy. That's awesomely refreshing. Oh, that's just what I needed.
Pulls me down from that spicy, from the sambal.
Yogyakarta is one of my absolute favorite food destinations in the entire world. There is so much to try here, and it's so diverse and it's so authentic. Everything is done by hand. I love the style here, and that was an incredible day of eating. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you hadn't already, and I'll see you guys on the next episode of Chopstick Travel. Bye.